Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Kabalyero and I'm here at the Empire City Coliseum for another episode of VWE. Yes, it's virtual wrestling entertainment and it's Friday Night Edge. It's VWE Edge happening right here in the Empire City Coliseum in Second Life. And of course, we still have like 5 minutes before the actual show start. If you're watching this in YouTube, I suggest that you come down here in Second Life in World to watch it live right here in the Empire City Coliseum, because right now my viewers' performance is quite very low. That is why I'm inviting you to come down here at the Empire City Coliseum to watch it live in world instead of in YouTube, because you'll get a much better experience. And if you have a high-end machine or computer, you'll be able to enjoy all the bells and whistles that Second Life has to offer. And of course, the same goes for lag. Unfortunately for me, I have a quarter of a second lag because I'm like halfway around the world from the server or servers. I don't know how many servers Second Life uses, but that is just one truth is because is that I have a 25, no, not that 25, but a quarter of a second lag. Anyway, so, well, I'm just waiting for the first match to start. And while I'm doing that, let's go and check the announcement. So if you would like to get notices of whenever a show or an event is happening in VWE, well, all you have to do is join the VWE Fan Association group in Second Life. Again, that is in Second Life. It's not in real life, but in Second Life. It says here, I think I can open it like this. Yep. It's been a long week, so pop open a cold one and relax as you watch some of the best pro wrestling action on the grid as VWE presents Edge at 6 p.m. SLT. That is Second Life time. Landmark attached. The landmark is for the Empire City Coliseum. Unfortunately, there is no information regarding today's card or matches, but we will find out soon enough in just 2 minutes. Again, the show starts at around 6 p.m. Second Life time. And if you're watching the video, you'll see that there are no avatars in front of the ring because I de-rendered them. Right now there are over 50 avatars watching this watching VW Edge right now. They are all here at the Empire City Coliseum, around 50 avatars. And for those who don't know, in Second Life, the more avatars are there in one location or one region, it becomes laggier and laggier and laggier. Sometimes there are only like 10 avatars in a place and it's already so laggy, especially if there are so many things, so many objects. In Second Life, everything is dynamic. There are no static things, maybe except the sky, maybe the sky, but still the sky is not static because it changes. So almost everything is dynamic, and information gets pulled or downloaded from the server. and that's why it's so freaking laggy. I'm not sure how this is being sent, this pop-up messages. But the VWE Friday Night Edge is starting. Of course, you're not seeing any kind of special effects, but it's starting. And of course, tomorrow we have VAW, or Virtual Attitude Wrestling. To receive group notices from VAW, again, you'll have to join the VAW group in Second Life. Just search for Virtual Attitude Wrestling or VAW Wrestling. Use the in-world search feature, or the search feature of the viewer you're using. The viewer I'm using is Firestorm, and it has a search feature. I'm sure the official Second Life viewer also has a search feature. Right now, if there are commentators, I'm not hearing them. I think I muted Second Life or something. I'm not hearing anything from Second Life. And you can see that the show has already started because the lights are changing. The colors of the lights are changing. Look at that. You can see the spotlight moving back and forth from the ramp to the ring. VWE Edge is the red brand of VWE. The blue brand is Primetime. So it's very similar to WWE in real life. SmackDown is the blue brand and Raw is the red brand. And VWE also has something similar to Next, and that is Pulse Wrestling, or Pulse Wrestling, or simply Pulse. And this is an unofficial live stream. VWE has an official live stream. If you know where that is, go and watch that. If not, go to VWEWrestling.com. I believe that is the name of their website, or the URL. It's VWEWrestling.com. They also have a Patreon. So if you wish to support what the VWE is doing, just go to patreon.com/VWE Wrestling. And I'm not affiliated with VWE whatsoever. I'm just someone who watches the show and live stream it in YouTube, in my YouTube channel In Second Life. And if you're watching this and you want to see more VWE wrestling shows or events, then just like the video that will tell me that you want to see more, and share the video or live stream to all your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Right now someone is entering the ring and I have no idea who that someone is. It's the United States champion. It's the Icon, David Hawk actor, or simply DHA. So that is his name, DHA. I want to listen to what DHA is saying, but I don't know how. Because I changed my the mode of Firestorm, and everything changed. The layout of the buttons, the look of the buttons, the look of the interface, it's all different. Ah, there you go, I found it. And
as my first official act as your champion, I am letting you know about an executive order I signed into law about potential challengers to the U.S. title. It states very clearly that people who are currently on government assistance, the handout programs, are not eligible because they have already shown that they are not capable of running their own lives, let alone being a representative to all the patriots.
okay, so I don't think the icon DHA is saying something appropriate. That's why I'm not going to listen to it. Sorry guys, if you want to listen to what the icon DHA is saying, then please watch the official live stream. And you will find the official live stream at patreon.com/VWE Wrestling. I'm just going to check. Oh, we have here in chat, we have Al Najak in chat. So again, the homepage or the website of VWE is VWEWrestling.com, and they have a Patreon. So you can become a VWE Patreon by going to patreon.com/VWE Wrestling. And if you become a Patreon, you'll be able to watch the official live stream of VWE, and obviously the quality of that live stream is like 100 times better than mine, obviously, because they have a much better machine than what I'm using. And my guess is they have like multiple angles. Right? Well, I don't have multiple angles. I only have like one shot right here. Well, the icon DHA is a very patriotic person, or his character, his persona. The character that he's playing is a very patriotic, wrestler or a person. But unfortunately, he also, because of that character or because of that role, he likes to say bad things about non-American, and I don't think that's. I don't think people will want to hear that. So if you think Donald Trump is think of Donald Trump when you're thinking of when you're you're talking about, or when we're talking about the icon DHA. So that is like his character. I'm not sure if that is him in real life, but that is his character in VW. I'm sure he's just playing a role. Hopefully it's just a role and it's not his real life persona or character. Again, hello to Al Jacques. Thank you for checking out the live stream. Well, he's saying a lot of things. Sadly, we are not hearing it. I muted my Second Life once again. I found out where the button is. It's right there on the top right hand corner. But I had to mute the icon. I'm sorry, the icon. It's not that I don't like you. I like everyone. They're really putting a lot of work, a lot of effort in doing the show. So I like everyone in the show. But I just, because of YouTube's community guidelines, I don't want to broadcast anything political, even though it's not real and it's just part of the show. I don't want to get any kind of community guideline strike. Okay, so someone came out of the back, or came from the back. I think it's Fireguard, Jeffrey Fireguard. And yep, it's Jeffrey Fireguard, and right now he's in the ring. He's in the ring with big hit right there by Jeffrey Fireguard on the icon. I wonder what's the Jeffrey's thinking. Maybe he's thinking of punishing the icon. Of course, you can buy the icon's shirt, or maybe top. I think that is called a tank top or something. So you can buy that somewhere around here in the Empire City Coliseum. I'm sure they have a VWE store somewhere. Or you can go to the Second Life Marketplace and search for VWE Wrestling. And they're just exchanging blows. Oh, by the way, the icon has stiff hands. Look at those stiff hands. The icon with his stiff hands. What's happening there? Oh, something happened. Again, this is Second Life, so you'll notice that the animations may not be syncing, or that's lag. Lag is very common in Second Life, unfortunately. I wonder what the icon is doing. Look at that. They are exchanging blows, but the icon is way over there and Jeffrey Fireguard is over here. What's happening? And look at that. Jeffrey Fireguard just went past through the ropes as if the ropes weren't there. Again, it's the animations are not synced. Well, I guess that's it for the icon. Bye bye, icon. The icon. By the way, I wanted to live stream Second Life in Twitch, but I got a reply from Twitch and they said that Second Life is not allowed in Twitch because Second Life is categorized as an adult game. Even though there's really nothing adult about many things, and yes, there are adult things that happens in Second Life, like there are pornography in Second Lives and things like that. But not everything is like that. And if you are in my channel in Second Life in YouTube, you'll see that there's nothing like that in any of my Second Life videos. It's all fun, entertainment, and as much as possible I try to make my Second Life videos family friendly. That's why I just muted, seriously, I just muted the United States champion because he's saying some political things. And in VAW I muted J. Alexander Frost. Again, it's not because I don't like them. I like everyone doing this because again, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of work to put on these shows. That's why I like all of them. And besides, those are just characters. You know, they are playing a role. This is a show. This is an event. So they are playing a role. So even though they're acting like assholes in the ring, it doesn't mean that they are assholes in real life. They could be really, really nice people. But then again, because of their character, and they're saying things that might break YouTube's community guideline, that is the only reason why I am muting some of them. Not all of them, but some of them. And of course, we have here Big Matt Asador. Look at that, the gunslinger. Well, he did say in his group notice that he has a match tonight here in Edge. So let's go take a look at Big Matt Asador right here. And now we have the VWE official, Adam Stiffhand Smith. I think Matt Asador is still doing his, what do you call this, his intro. Look at that. His arms disappeared. Look at that, he has invisible arms. Well, his arms will appear eventually. Let's just give it a few seconds. Again, this is Second Life, and things load whenever they are needed. His opponent is, look at this guy, is VWE champion Jason Rain. So it's Jason Rain, and he's facing off against Big Matt Asador. Ooh, look at that. What is Jason Rain doing? He's praying to the gods. And you see the fireworks behind him. Big Matt's arms are still not loaded. And let's take a look at Big Matt once again. You'll see that his left arm has loaded, but his right arm hasn't loaded yet. Let's take a look behind him. Okay, his back has loaded. It's loading slowly. Eventually it will load all of it, but right now it hasn't fully loaded. Okay, so I'm going to follow the champion with my camera. Okay, so it's Jason Rain versus Big Matt Asador. And right now I'm following, my camera is following Jason Rain. And here is the first match of the evening here at VWE Edge. Look at how big Matt is. That's why I call him Big Matt Asador. So if we have the DHA, we have the BMA right here. Again, you see that the animation is not synced. What are they doing? They are walking parallel to each other, and that's weird. They're walking parallel to each other. Okay, so now they are in a I think it's called a lockup. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. If I keep forgetting. Again, that's why I am suggesting to everyone to watch the official live stream, and to do that, you need to become a VWE patron. Just go to patreon.com/VWE Wrestling and become a Patreon or become a patron, and you'll be able to watch the official live stream of VWE live. That's why it's called a live stream. It's live. Here comes Big Matt. And Big Matt stopped. He is breathing heavily. What happened there? So Jason Rain turned around and Big Matt Azudar went down. That is how I'm going to describe what I saw. And Big Matt is now dizzy or something. But Jason Rain is just looking at him. And there you go, Big Matt went down and Jason Rain just picked him up. A big right hand by the champion Jason Rain on Big Matt Azudar. Another right hand. Of course, that will not last forever. Matt will eventually, fight back. A kick to the midsection right there by Jason Rain. And we're waiting once again. And what the freaking hell was that? Some kind of shove. I can't even describe what Jason Rain did. Sometimes it's difficult to follow what they're doing because of the animations. The animations are not loading properly, or the animations are not synced. Look at that, we have a cover here. A pin attempt, 1. Okay, so it's only a 1 count. It means that Big Matt Azudar kicked out of 2. Yes, Alajak, you're correct. It's Laglan. Because right now there are like over 50 avatars. You don't see them because I cleared the avatars in front of my viewer or my camera. So the only people you'll see are the referee, or the only avatars that you'll see are the referee and the 2 wrestlers. There are a few avatars on the side, but you're not seeing them. In Second Life, the more avatars are in a certain location, the more it becomes really laggy. And over 50 avatars is a lot of avatars. And of course, there's also the nature of the objects in Second Life. Everything in Second Life, almost everything in Second Life, are dynamic. They are loaded as they are when they are needed, and the information is pulled from the server. Although Second Life does have a cache, so if an object loaded, it will be saved in a cache folder somewhere, so that the next time you need that object, that texture, it will load from your machine. But I think it expires, and there's a certain size. That's why it's also advisable to clear cache from time to time, so your viewer can have a fresh cache. And I think I forgot to clear my cache this time. I apologize for that. Ooh, Al Najak is in great. That's why it's best to watch the event live in world than in my YouTube channel. I just like live streaming it actually. That's why whenever I do one of these live streams, I always tell if there are anyone watching in the live stream, I tell them to get a Second Life account. It's free. Seriously, there's no reason why those interested in Second Life shouldn't get an account. It's freaking free. My account, I created my account in 2007 and it's been free since then. Because it's better to watch these things in the world. And of course, for those who wish to support VWE, they can go to patreon.com/VWE Wrestling. And becoming a supporter will unlock, yes, it will unlock the official live stream in their Patreon page. Sometimes I would get a really nice performance. I would get over 30, sometimes even 50 frames per second. But right now, you can see in the video, it's at 23 frames per second. And my viewer's camera is locked on the champion Jason Rain. I like his hair. I'm not sure if that is a woman's hair or if that is a man's hair. I bought a men's hair, a long men's hair in the Second Life marketplace, but when I made my avatar wear it, it doesn't look good. It feels like it's a woman's hair. It doesn't feel like it was a man's hair. So right now they're just exchanging blows in the center of the ring. I can zoom in. They're looking at each other with love in their hearts. And it seems that Matt Asadar has a lot of fans out there watching. You can see how big Matt Asadar is, the gunslinger. Although the only gun you'll see on Matt is the one on his trunk. So I've been watching pro wrestling in Second Life for like on and off for a few years now, and I still don't know how this thing works. I was told by someone that they have this wrestling HUD that they use to, you know, perform all the wrestling actions. But since I don't have that HUD, I don't have any idea of how this works. I'm sure it takes a lot of effort even with the HUD. Okay, I have a group notice here. Let's go and close that. And we see Big Matt bowing. Ooh, look at that. Big boot by Jason Rain on Big Matt Asador. I like Jason Rain's hair. It looks like a man's hair, not a woman's hair. Irish whip by Jason Rain. Zooming out so we can see what's going to happen. I believe the wrestlers are also lagging because it's taking them like 5 to 10 seconds to execute a move. What's that? That's his finishing move, the cyclone kick. I think he calls that the gunslinger. And 1, 2, and okay, there you go. Winner of this match is Big Matt Asador. I guess they realized that they are lagging badly, so they wanted to end the pain and ended the match. That was a quick match. So if we remove the times that they're not doing anything, maybe I'm going to upload a video. It would be just a few seconds. The match would be not even longer than a minute, because of most of the times is that they're just standing there looking at each other like they're in love or something. So the match is a very short match. It ended really quick. And of course, Big Matt Asador won the match with his finishing move, his signature move. He tweeted me the name of the move. It's based on the cyclone kick. I could be wrong again. I think it's the gunslinger. I'm going to check my Twitter. Still, congratulations to Big Matt Asador. Again, that was a quick match, a very quick match. I wanted to see more action, but again, I think the wrestlers were lagging, and you'll notice that it's taking them a lot of time. Saying what I said earlier, like 5 to 10 seconds, I think it's longer. Okay, so I have a message. Where's Matt? Okay, here we have. Oh, it's called the 6-shooter, not the gunslinger. The gunslinger is Matt Asador's ring name. His finishing move is called the 6-shooter. So it's based on the cyclone kick. Again, thank you to Matt Asador for letting me know, educating me about his move, his signature and finishing move, the 6-shooter. And I guess Jason Rain fell victim to that move. Okay, so again, that is a very quick match. After this match, I'm going to download the video, the live stream, and I'm going to maybe edit it. I'm sure it will just be a few seconds. The match will be just a few seconds, or maybe a minute or two at most. Okay, next match. I'm not sure if this is a match. We see someone in red entering from the back. You'll see that my frame rate just went up to over 30 right there. It's on the right top corner of the screen. And here we have Allison Danes. Okay, so let's listen to what Allison Danes is saying. Sadly, I'm not hearing anything from Allison Danes.
And Allison says, so I guess Maxine is going on a vacation and the women's title is left without contendership.
Oh, okay, so Allison Danes is using local chat. But I don't get why she's using why she is using local chat. If you look over at Allison Dane's head, you'll see that dot. That means she has a voice enabled in her viewer. So she has voice enabled, but she's using local chat. So right now, I think we're listening to, I don't know who's talking. I believe it could be Austin Knight that's talking in chat.
Well, it looks like we're about to have company here. Folks, here she comes, the VWE Women's World Champion, Viola Beaumont.
Oh, it's Beaumont. I keep saying or keep saying it as Beaumont, but it's Beaumont. My goodness.
And trust me, this situation is about to get a whole lot more interesting.
As I said, classless. And you don't need to ask. Here you go, Viola.
So we have a couple of avatars here. We have Bones Wrestler Yuri, and over there we have someone. Okay, so that someone disappeared.
But I got a sensitive nose. I can't stand, well, whatever the hell you've been sitting in.
Allison says, oh, hi, Viola. How nice of you to join me. You and your hungry camel toe. Yes, folks, Allison Danes just went there.
Well, right now they're talking about camels. Oh, also, Viola Beaumont is using local chat as well.
On the roster behind me. So naturally, you deserve to be the #1 contender.
And I think there's something wrong with Allison's clothes. Look at that. You can see a hole. Look at that. There's a hole. What happened there? There's a hole right there. And over here we have, oh, it's Viola or Viola. And look at that. There are avatars behind her. And that is causing lag. You'll see that the texture of her hair is blurry. That means it's still loading. And my frame rate just dropped to 14 because of the other avatars behind the champion. There's a few of them right there. Okay, so
Prime time next week. You and me will face off 1-on-1 for the.
and you can see that the hair looks sharp now. That means the texture has fully loaded.
Good luck catching up.
Well, that's unexpected right there. Allison Danes wanted the match at Wrestle Series for the championship. She's going to get it Wednesday night at prime time. This coming Wednesday night, it will be Allison Danes and Viola Beaumont for the Women's World Championship. You don't want to miss that. Be here Wednesday night for prime time. Allison says, hell yeah, you're on. A champ like me doesn't get ready. I stay ready.
I guess we can listen to the commentators. I don't think the commentators say anything explicit.
Unexpected turn of events right here tonight on Friday Night Edge. We're going to have a Women's World Championship match this Wednesday on prime time as Viola Beaumont.
Ooh, maybe she doesn't have a mic. Yep, you are correct.
Next week then. Kay, thanks, bye. Well, Allison just got what she wanted. Wasn't quite what she had in mind, but she'll take it.
Hey, I'll take it.
Okay, so let's go back to listening to music. Well, the music is just looping. It's just one music. It just keeps on looping forever. Anyway, guys, for those who are watching this in YouTube, or also is going to watch this in the future, because after the live stream it will stay in YouTube as a VOD or a video on demand. If you happen to stumble upon the video, you can listen to the commentators in world. So get yourself a Second Life account. There is a link in the video, or you can just go to secondlife.com, create a free account. It's free. It will not cost you anything, unless of course you go premium, and you don't have to go premium. It's not required to enjoy Second Life. Just get a free account, and if you don't have anything, I mean items or things, there are a lot of places in Second Life where you can get awesome, nice things, free things, even free clothes, free hair. There's a lot of them in world. And we're looking at the referee right there. It's Adam Stiff Hands Smith. I like to call him Stiff Hands because if you look at his hands, they are stiff. Because Adam Stiff Hands is using a mesh body, and you can see his stiff hands right there. Stiff hands. And his hands are controlled, or yep, they are controlled by a HUD. Okay, so entering the ring is Nady, or Nady Warrior, and for some reason she is carrying a torch. Where is Nady? I saw Nady came out. She came out, but where is she? There she is. Oh, her torch is gone. What happened? What happened to the torch? So we have Nady, and over there at the corner we have the showgirl Kendra Nirvana. The name is familiar. And of course, beside her we have Pulse wrestler Kit Porterfield. Okay, so look at that. I just looked at the avatars watching the event or the show, and my frame rate dropped once again. It just keeps on dropping like a fly. And Nady's opponent for this match is the Black Swan, Brooke Owens. Here comes the Black Swan. It's the Black Swan versus Nadie. Or Nadie. But I heard them say it's Nadie, so I'm going to stick with Nadie. I'm going to use how they're pronouncing it or how they're saying it. Her name is Spanish, means nobody. Maybe she doesn't. So it's the Black Swan, Brooke Owens. Well, she looks nice though. Okay, so let's go and tweet that out. And now she's breathing heavily. What's wrong? Why are you breathing heavily? It's so weird. They are breathing heavily. Okay, so wow. Okay, so the Black Swan started with a drop kick on Nadie, and obviously Nadie went down. So there is something wrong with the lights. It's so bright. Maybe I should turn up the lights. Where's the controls? Where is that? Look at target off. LOD factor 2. I think the lights on the lights on the ring is too bright. Look at that. Yup, it's so bright. Okay, so I'm going to do something with the lights. Basic shader, where is that? Oh, restart required. Local lights. Okay. There you go. I turned up local lights. Does it look better with local lights off? I think so. At least it's not too bright anymore. Let's well, I think it looks a lot better with local lights on. It's just too bright for some reason. Okay, so I'm going to follow Nadie around. Yay, okay, so I'm going to focus my camera on her. Oh, my camera didn't follow Nadie. Huh. Okay, so the Black Swan got out of the way. You can see how bright the light is because the Black Swan is so white. Look at that. Big boot right on Nadie's face. You saw that? It hit her face. Right on her face. And look, there she goes. She's down. And where did the Black Swan go? Well, the Black Swan's still here. Okay, so the Black Swan is waiting for Nadie to stand up. And was that another boot to her face? And another. I think that is some kind of a baseball slide or something. And look at how powerful that hit was. Nady was sunk into the ring. Her body was like halfway through the ring. Okay, lag. Look at that. Nady recovered. Well, she's a warrior, no wonder. She recovered quite easily. And I'm sure Adam Smith is enjoying the show. Right there. What is that? One, two. Okay, so it's just a 2 count. You'll notice that the animations are like they're like snapping. The transitions between animations is not very good. Again, it's because of lag. And the ever powerful move, the eye rake. And of course a kick to the midsection. Here comes the Black Swan. And another one of those kick. Wow, she likes that kick. Well, it's working, and it looks like it's effective. So maybe that's why she keeps doing it. She tried to pin Nady, but she only got a 2 count. Nady kicked out of 2, or kicked out in 2. And no, we're not watching John Cena here. John Cena sucks, by the way, for those WWE fans out there. I have no idea what they're doing. Nice drop kick right there from Nady. Oh, wow. And I caught that on video. That is a very nice drop kick by Nady. John Cena can't do that, you know. And for those who are like John Cena fans, well, I don't mind getting hated by John Cena fans because it's true, John Cena sucks. I first stopped watching WWE because of Triple H, and then I never went back to watching WWE because of John Cena. And even after, my favorite wrestlers, you know, AJ Styles, Bobby Roode, Samoa Joe, and the rest of the Impact originals went to WWE, I'm still not watching it. I'm so sad. Okay, remembering those guys going to WWE just makes me sad. I used to watch Impact Wrestling every week because of those guys. Wow. Okay. What happened there? So Nady was like pulling or dragging the Black Swans by the head, and then the Black Swan turned around and did this kick. And that kick sent Nady on the ring, flat on the ring. Oh, okay, so let's see. The Black Swan is setting up Nady. Oh, a series of knees to Nady's face. And another kick to the midsection. She likes that kick as well. And a kick to the back of the head. I think Nady's down. Let's see if the Black Swan will go for a cover, or is she just going to watch Nady? Nope, she didn't go for the cover. And again, because of the animation, they're not synced. Wow, I'm sure that was an amazing move. Okay, but again, the animations were in sync. There was some kind of delay between the executor and the executee. So, well, the winner of the match is the Black Swan. After that move, I believe, just based on the move, the complexity of the move, that could be her finishing move. And we see Nady crawling out of the ring. Ah, poor Nady. And where's the Black Swan? Maybe the Black Swan is celebrating. Ah, there she is. Okay, so winner of this match is the Black Swan. And maybe a week ago or a couple of weeks ago, I saw Bobby Roode's entrance in YouTube. Again, I've never watched. It's been like last time I saw Bobby Roode was still in Impact Wrestling. So when I stumbled upon his entrance in WWE, wow, he has a really cool entrance. I like his entrance in WWE, but that will not make me want to watch WWE. I'd rather spend watching VWE or the other wrestling shows in Second Life than watch WWE. Okay, so up next we see this guy in red. Who's this guy? It's the Eliminator. Ooh, okay, so someone's going to get eliminated. There is something different about the Eliminator. What happened to his hair? Let's see. Ah, okay, so well, he is wearing a ponytail. That's why. I guess he's serious. It's all business right now for the Eliminator. Look at this guy. This guy is big. But then again, size means nothing in Second Life. In fact, they can have an intergender match and it won't be, it won't matter. Because all avatars in Second Life are the same. The only difference is the look. That's why I'm surprised they still have a women's and a men's championship when they can have both. Just one championship for all genders or sexes, not genders, sexes. Because sexes means nothing in Second Life. Okay, so let's go listen to the Eliminator. I'm sure this guy will not say anything inappropriate or explicit.
Seth, why? In fact, there was one individual last week that was saying, Seth, what are you thinking? What are you doing? And tonight, I feel like this needs to be addressed because I am not an individual that follows the lead anymore. In fact, throughout a lot of my career, I have not been that individual that follows the grain like everybody else does. And I'm going to be honest, I'm a little ticked off that people are questioning my intent. That they're questioning my intentions of whether I'm going to become a part of Ascension, whether I'm going to stay the man that I am today and stay true to each and every one of these people in the crowd like I promised, or whether I'm going to go back to the old me of 2010, 2011, and be the guy that essentially screwed over every single one of my friends, every single person in the back for my own personal agenda. You see, it's very simple. Everything that you've seen the last couple weeks in terms of Bryce and Cirque coming down to the ring, Bryce and Cirque meddling into my matches, none of these things have actually been something that I've known about. And I know there's people in the back that want to question that. They want to think, well, how did you not know what was going to happen?
Maybe he just don't know.
It seems, I haven't talked to these guys in years in terms of talking about wrestling, talking about families. In fact, the day I left this company back in 2012, I haven't heard from them since on an aspect of, hey, Seth, how are you doing? Hey, Seth, how's the family? Hey, Seth, what are you up to nowadays? Yet everybody here in the back wants to believe that I'm in cahoots with these guys, that I am potentially going to rejoin Ascension, and it's starting to make me think maybe, just maybe, it's not a bad idea. Now, I'm not saying this is something I am considering. I'm not saying that I want to do.
Well, it looks like we're about to have company here. Give you two guesses who it is. It will be none other than Bryce Ketterly and Surak Onomochi. They are Ascension. Nope, it's our chairman.
No.
Oh,
It's
well,
all the above.
Look at this. We get both of them. Stewart and Ascension. Let's Victor. Nope. Thought I saw Victor Kessel back there, but I was wrong. The chairman of the board is here. And here they come. Bryce Ketterly, Surak Onomochi. They are Ascension. Well, you talk about bizarre. This is certainly bizarre in every sense of the word.
You guys want to kind of explain what you're doing out here? I don't remember this being a group organized event. I remember exactly seeing that I was supposed to come out here and say a little something, so
There's nothing untoward going on here now. Now, guys, I get it. You want to say your piece, and you've had your time. I think we know what the issue is here, so I think this is something that me and Seth just need to handle. See, Seth, you know, just before we came out here, I was listening to what you're saying about, you feel like everyone in the back is questioning your intentions. These people in the crowd who, frankly, don't know what's best to do in this business are questioning your move. Only you know, Seth, what's best for business, and you know what's best for your career. Now, you've seen how it's gone over the past few weeks. You've tried to ignore these men behind me, these men who helped you get to the highest of heights that you had, the peak of your career. And then you saw what they could do for you last week. Now, you may feel like you don't know what's best for you. Maybe, I don't know, but come on, Ascension is the only way you can go to Wrestle Series and beat someone of the caliber of Matt Asador, of Michael Carson. And you don't want to listen to idiots like Matt Asador trying to mess around with you in the back. Frankly, it is a...
Well, now who's coming out here?
What is he doing here? He had his match.
Well, here he comes once again, the gunslinger, Matt Asador. If you were here last week, he was back in the locker room with Seth saying, "What are you doing?"
Getting his nose where it didn't belong, as he always does.
Well, this situation just got a whole lot more interesting.
I sat back there, finished my match, and Seth, you come out here and you say all the right things, and then here comes Stu with these two guys. And Stu, and I know that you're the chairman, and quite frankly, you can do to me pretty much whatever you want to. But right now, you really just need to shut your mouth. Seth?
I beg your fucking pardon. What did you just say? No.
Shut your mouth.
Me?
This is me talking to Seth. What you're doing and what these guys are doing are trying to drag this man back down. Seth, think about it. Since you came back here, since you rejoined as a performer in this ring, you have accomplished something you never have been able to do. And that was win the Elimination Royale. You did that on your own. You stood in this ring. You pointed up at that Wrestle Series sign. And these fans cheered for you. And they pulled for you. And then I sit in the back, Seth, and I hear you say, maybe it's a good idea to join these guys. And then Stu says, you can't win without them. Seth, you can win without them. You do not need these.
You know what? No.
men.
I'm cutting you off. You know what, Matt? You really think you can just come out here and try to interfere in this whole thing? You know what? I'm getting a little sick and tired of seeing you poke your business. You poke your nose in people's business. I've seen it happen when you started out in Pulse Wrestling, and now you think you can come up to VWE and just start, getting in people's business. This here is Seth Cameron, the Eliminator, a Hall of Famer, a 5-time world champion. You think he wants to listen to the likes of you? You need to learn a lesson. You know what, Seth? I'm going to give you an opportunity, actually. If you want, you know what? How about this, Matt? Since you seem to want to get so acquainted with someone like Seth, and since you seem to think you know this man, how about this? How about next week? You have a little match with the Eliminator. See what he's really all about. Because I know this man, and I know he'll make the right choice next week. What do you reckon?
First off, let me address both of you at the same time. Number one, Stu, I know what you're trying to pull. I know what you're trying to play. I know what these two delinquents over here are trying to do as well. And quite frankly, I might have said a minute ago that I had considered potentially being a part of what you guys are trying to do, just because of the reaction of people that I'm getting from in the back. And, you know, quite frankly, you setting me up against this guy, I know exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to pit me and Matt against each other so that the old Seth will come out. I get what you're trying to do, Stu. But on the same note, Matt, I told you last week, while I appreciate everything that you're trying to do, while I appreciate you coming to me and asking me, trying to give me some clarity on this situation, I told you, don't butt in to my situation. Do not butt into my business. And what do? You decide to come out here and confront this situation, which you have no business being in. Now, I've said before, I have a lot of respect for you. I've watched you go from Pulse to the main roster. I've watched your entire career in here. Anybody in the back that would ask me what I thought of Matt Azadar, I always sat there and said I thought he was one of the greatest up-and-coming wrestlers of all time. But then you go and you get in my business. And I know part of me should sit here and thank you for that, because you're just trying to be
And his business is show
good
business.
guy. You're trying
There's
to
no
sit here
business
and
like
give me
show
good advice.
business.
But on the other hand, the last person who got in my business years ago got a super kick to the face, and hell, the last person who got in my business, let's say a few months back, got a power bomb to the canvas. In fact, he's standing to the right of me right now. I don't dig the idea of anybody getting in my business. And so, you know what? You want to get involved. Stu wants to make a match against you and me for next week at 6 feet under. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say, let's do it. That's fine. You want my answer? Any of you guys, you want my answer to whether or not I'm going to be part of Ascension, whether I'm going to be the old Seth Cameron or the new Seth Cameron. How about you find out next Friday? Because one way or another, you're going to find out.
You know what, Seth? That's all I wanted to hear. That match is official for next week. You know what? Guys, let's go to the back. Ta-ta for now.
Well, how about that, folks? Next week at 6 feet under, it'll be the Eliminator, Seth Cameron. It'll be the Gunslinger, Matt Azadar. The situation just gets even more bizarre.
Hey, this is what Matt deserves. I mean, he was told point blank last week, don't get in my business. And here he is.
Well, folks, don't miss 6 feet under. It is 1 week from tonight. You can see it live here at Empire City Coliseum. You can see it live on Patreon. You can
Again, guys, if you want to see the official live stream live, or you can just come down here at the Empire City Coliseum. But if you wish to watch the official live stream, all you have to do is go to patreon.com/VWE Wrestling and become a patron of VWE. Again, that's one way of showing your support to what they're doing with VW or in VWE, like putting up all these shows in Second Life. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, and it takes money to run a show like this. And just looking at look at this place. This place is like freaking insane. Okay, so right now I'm looking at Jeffrey Fireguard. There you go, look at that. What is Jeffrey doing? It's like a cross between the Crow, Jeff Hardy, and Sting. Jeffrey Fireguard. So if you combine the Crow, Jeff Hardy, and Sting, you'll get Jeffrey Fireguard right there. So my question is this the main event? Well, it could this well be the main event. It's like over an hour now. It's 1 hour and 30 minutes. These shows usually just are like, you know, they end well, they run for about a little over an hour, unless of course there's another match after this one. My guess is this is the main event because hey, look, that's Jeffrey Fireguard, the ex United States champion. Oh, by the way, I'm going to add this place, Empire City Coliseum, to my picks. New pick. There you go. Let's add that. Set to current location. Home of WWE. Save. There you go. It's in my picks now. You can, you know, teleport here quickly whenever there is a show. Sometimes searching for a landmark. Well, even though there's a landmark attached to the group notices, but opening those landmark, you know, will add and add to my inventory, and soon I'll have like an entire folder of just landmarks to the Empire City Coliseum. Okay, so who do we have here? We have the Big Shot, Benja Nirvana. I guess he's going to face Jeffrey Fireguard. He's walking real slow. Maybe that coat, the coat he's wearing, is causing some lag. Okay, so I'm going to change. Okay, I think that's better. I think. Ah, look at that. Maxine Fireguard is in the audience. I'm not sure what her relation is to Jeffrey. They're both Fireguards. They could be brother and sister. And look at that, the Big Shot is smoking. So kids, don't smoke. It's bad for your health, so don't smoke. And I guess the match has started. We have the Big Shot right here, still smoking. Ooh, the Big Shot is big. No wonder it's called the Big Shot. Look at that lockup. It's so unsynced. It's because Jeffrey is so small. Or maybe it's because the Big Shot is so big. And the Big Shot just, pushed Jeffrey Fireguard across the ring. Oh, look at that. The Big Shot clothesline, nothing. Wow. You saw that, guys? The Big Shot clotheslined the air. Okay, kick to the leg. Again, it's because the Big Shot is so tall that those kicks to the midsection by Jeffrey Fireguard, they look like they're kicks to the leg. And we have, look at that, the Big Shot has a lock off on himself. Again, lag. Backbreaker by the Big Shot on Jeffrey Fireguard, and wow. So Jeffrey Fireguard immediately countered with something. Ooh, delayed reaction right there. Ooh, he just floated across the air. That's why I love watching wrestling in Second Life. It's so surreal. And again, the Big Shot, it's like Jeffrey Fireguard is like a rag doll being tossed around by the Big Shot. Is Jeffrey Fireguard a rag doll? Who knows? Maybe he is a rag doll, but I'm sure he's not a rag doll. And well, there's somebody to the right. The Big Shot is he is coming down the ring. There's Maxine. Hello, Maxine. What are you doing, Maxine? So both wrestlers are now outside the ring. Of course, that is not legal. They need to return to the ring if they want to finish the match. Okay, so Jeffrey is he is in the ring. Something happened to, oh my goodness, the Big Shot got hit by an invisible opponent. My goodness. And of course, here we have Maxine. I believe it's Maxine. Let's see. Yep, it's Maxine. And beside her is Uray something. And look at that. Ooh, boo. Okay. Maybe we should just watch these two ladies here instead of watching the man in the ring. What do you say? Like if you want to. Nope. Okay, so what happened here? Ooh, I was gone for a few seconds and this happened. Jeffrey Fireguard is looking for something under the ring. Maybe he's looking for his mask or something. Of course, Adam's Stiff Hands is telling the wrestlers to get back on the ring. Get back in the ring. Okay, so this time I'm going to follow Jeffrey Fireguard. Ooh, another kick to the leg by Jeffrey Fireguard. Look at this guy. This guy is big. Wow. The Big Shot is a big guy. Again, guys, you're watching VWE Edge, Friday Night Edge here at the Empire City Coliseum. I think Jeffrey Fireguard is going to do some flying. Let's see. Will Jeffrey fly? I'm sure Jeffrey will fly. No one doubted that. Not even the Big Shot doubted that Jeffrey will fly. Ooh, there you go. Drop kick from the top turnbuckle by Jeffrey Fireguard. And he was caught. He was caught by the Big Shot. And turned that move into a power bomb. Count is 1, 2, and Jeffrey Fireguard kicked out in 2. If there was no lag, that would have been a really epic move. But because of lag, it turned the sequence into that looked something real bad. Kick to the chest. The Big Shot is so high that the kick to the midsection turned into a kick to the chest. Here comes Jeffrey Hardy. And that move sent, well, it sent the big guy, the Big Shot, down on the ring. Oh, what's that? A knee? Again, the animation. The animation is freaking insane right now. One, two, and only a 2 count. The big guy kicked out in 2. The match continues with Jeffrey Fireguard in the offensive. He's not being offensive, he's in the offensive. He needs to take this opportunity to end this match, because this guy right here is big, he's tall, he's the Big Shot. Who will win this match? Well, the winner of this match will be Adam Smith because of his stiff hands. Again, I'm sure the wrestlers are also lagging. Ooh, oh, the Big Shot is trying to take off Jeffrey Fireguard's mask. A power slam? 1, 2, and 3? What? That ended like that? Why? Why? Look at that. The fans didn't like the ending. Some of them are booing. Ooh, boo! Yes, a full Nelson into a power slam, something like that. Seriously? Come on, Jeffrey. Anyway, the match is over. It's over! Let's go and listen to what the commentators are saying. Maybe they have their ideas.
What a night it has been. We know now that Wednesday night on primetime we're going to have a match for the WWE Women's World Championship.
I didn't like that match. Okay, I didn't like it. Anyway, so the winner is the Big Shot. Look at that. And there goes the lights. There's a light, a certain kind of light that never shone on me, but it's shining now on the ring. Okay, so I guess that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Again, you can always watch the official live stream just by becoming a VWE Wrestling Patreon. Just go to patreon.com/VWE Wrestling. Become a Patreon and you will unlock the official VWE live stream and enjoy a much better live stream than this one. Of course, thanks to everyone who's watching now and in the future. Also thanks to Alna Jacques for joining me in chat. Again guys, see you next time. Bye bye.